Hello everybody. Haven't been on for 2 or 3 days, so been a little bit hectic, and I'll just tell you briefly what's been happening. The meeting with the home manager went as anticipated it would go, and nothing about the care plan has changed. I'm reiterating everything that needs to be done, and dietitians have spoken to, etc., reiterating what I've asked to be done time and again. In regard to the one-to-one care, that has not yet been put back on. It will be. The letter's gone out to all and sundry, and we've got a meeting with the doctor on, I believe, the 10th or 11th of July, and a meeting with the Care Quality Commission also around about the same date, and the home manager, etc. Everything is now being documented in regards to what's going on with ALFIE and the kicking and the punching which was going on yesterday, and I'm having to get there now earlier in the morning, and the quality of care and attention I can give to ALFIE has diminished somewhat, in that I have to wait now for the carer to come in, which is 12 o'clock, and then I will go and do the job that the carer was once doing, which was to change ALFIE's bed, change the sheets and the linen, clean and tidy the room, wipe the tables over. But also, the permanent staff do not have the knowledge, or they're not used to ALFIE's behaviour, and so that they've said he will only eat a spoonful of Weetabix or two, a couple of sips of tea, and they don't realise that it can take an hour to get this food into him, or even the drink. They haven't got that amount of time to expend, and so whereas I have when I'm there, and ALFIE's one-to-one certainly has the time, because that's what she's there to do. So what they're doing is taking that lifeline away from ALFIE, whereby he's coming out into the lounge in that different recliner chair. He can't reach for a drink, he can't ask for a drink. If I wasn't there, or his carer wasn't on, what would be happening? Because would they just leave the drink there while he's reclining back? He can't ask for it, let alone drink it. And then yesterday, which was the first morning ALFIE was out early, and he hadn't drunk anything or eaten more than a spoonful. So I asked for her to make me some more breakfast, one of the ladies, and then I went to make some tea for Alf, and the kitchen is just a little way away from where the seating area is, and as I turned back, Alfie was trying to get forward in the chair, and I had the cupboard half open, and I looked and I shouted, and with that pulled the cupboard door and gave myself an almighty bang in my, it's not only dangerous for Alf, it's dangerous for me, almighty bang in my mouth and my nose. Nurse asked me if I wanted a cold compress, the tears were streaming down my face. So this is the situation we're in. When the carer finally did come in at midday, I left her to watch Alfie while I went into the room and stripped his bed, remade it. Came out to find that they'd done gammon or ham, eggs and chips for ALFIE. He's supposed to be on a soft diet. So again, we got him some soup, and I'd taken soup in, some soup and bread and butter and some of that blue Stilton cheese that I'd taken in for him. and some cheesy mashed potatoes, which I asked the chef to make up, but they're still not really listening properly. So again, I'm going to have to, it seems as though I'm going through the same thing day after day after day with them, and getting nowhere really. But today's another day, and he's not going to suffer. I shall be there to pick up the slack, the hours, until the care's put back on. I need to document all the things that have been happening. Day before yesterday, Alfie was kicking out, and I didn't move the dinner plate in time, so that went everywhere. It's just, he needs that one-to-one. They're all saying it, and they all need to be documenting it. For these bureaucrats who go in and say something different to what the medical staff say and what I say and what is clearly apparent if they were only to watch ALFIE. So I'm going there shortly. I shall be there till, I don't know, about 12:30 or just before, because I've got a funeral service to go to at 1 o'clock. A family friend, this gentleman was 85, coming into his 85th year, and he was in reasonable health. He was a carer for his wife, who was 82, but she had she had dementia, but she could move, she could walk, she could talk, she could ask for a drink. They would still go out shopping with their family. They would go into the pub of an afternoon or a coffee shop. They had carers going in twice daily. She wasn't really that bad with the dementia, just that, you know, she could wander off if not watched. But her husband, I won't say the names, he had a fall some months back, a few months ago, and fractured his hip. Never went quite back right, and you could see he was getting more depressed and morose. And I think he gave up on life. It's very sad because they're a lovely couple. But so it's at funeral today, and then I shall be home. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Just remember, there's always somebody worse off than yourself. And if you can put positive vibes out into this world, lift the energy of this world, because energy is what counts. You know, I don't go into ALFIE with a glum face. I'm not like this. No, I'm not. Lift the energy of people around you. You might find that, I don't know, there'll be people who will do exactly the same for you. I'll be back later. Bye-bye.